What's your most valuable asset? The answer may surprise you. Hi, I'm Kaylin Griffin, and I'm a financial advisor with Mutual of Omaha. We all get busy. We have to get the kids to school on time, make sure the lawn is mowed, finish up that email. Life never stops moving. It's a little bit like a conveyor belt. As an advisor, it's my job to help people think through some important topics they may have begun to take for granted, forgotten about, or maybe never even considered at all, like their paycheck, for example. Your paycheck, or your ability to make a living, may very well be your most valuable asset. But many people just assume their paycheck will be there to cover their expenses each month. But they don't stop to consider how it would impact them and their family if it was no longer there. To help my clients think through this topic, I try to get them to imagine their bills are on a conveyor belt. Their expenses roll down the belt and are covered by the paycheck. The first thing to come out are taxes. Once Uncle Sam has his cut, your everyday expenses show up, like utility bills, credit card payments, the mortgage, groceries, and childcare. Ideally, next in line are long-term financial goals like savings and retirement. And then it's all the extras like kids' activities, your entertainment, and maybe even some travel. But what would happen if we were looking at that conveyor belt and the paycheck wasn't there to cover all your expenses? I'm not talking about the conveyor belt stopping. It continues to roll on, just like life. Where will the money to pay the mortgage come from? How will you pay your medical bills? We assume our paycheck will be there when we need it, but we don't all have a plan for when it's not. Even if you have some savings tucked away, would it be enough if that paycheck stopped coming in for longer than a few months? And being young and healthy can make it even easier to take that check for granted. Right now, it might be hard to imagine anything happening to you that would prevent you from working. But every single day, people are injured or get sick, and it affects their ability to earn a paycheck. In fact, 1 in 4 Americans will have a disability event during their careers. That's why when you really think about it, your most valuable asset may be your ability to earn income. It's what allows you and your family to live the life you've created, enjoy your home, send your kids to school, keep them in their activities, and take vacations. It's what will allow you to retire one day and live your golden years on your terms. Of course, it's not pleasant to think about what your family would do if you weren't here for them anymore, or if you became sick or injured. No one likes thinking about that stuff. But it's important to imagine that even when the unexpected happens, the conveyor belt is still running. Bills still need to be paid in order for your family to continue to live the life you've built. But the inevitable rolling of the conveyor belt isn't quite as scary when you know your paycheck will be on it, even if something happens to you. That's why a financial plan is so critical. Planning ahead, focusing on your priorities, and protecting the life you're building can give you peace of mind knowing you're ready for life's unexpected moments. So I encourage my clients to protect their paycheck just like they would with everything else that is important to them. And at Mutual of Omaha, we have a variety of life and disability income insurance solutions that can help you do just that. Disability income insurance basically replaces a portion of your salary in case you became sick or injured and were unable to earn an income. It lets you focus on healing instead of worrying about the bills on the conveyor belt. How much of your salary it replaces is flexible, generally around 50 to 70%. And the amount of time it covers is also flexible. We can predict how much you'd need by doing an assessment of your current salary and your financial obligations. That's all part of the process when you book an appointment with me to learn about creating a custom financial plan. If you have disability income insurance through work, we'll even take a look at that. Oftentimes, an employer-paid benefit is dependent on your continued employment. Plus, the benefits are generally taxed as regular income, which reduces your benefit amount even further. So, even if you have some coverage through work, it may be wise to buy supplemental coverage. Life insurance, on the other hand, is how you can protect your loved ones if you were to pass away. Remember, even if you're not here, the conveyor belt rolls on, but now it's those who are left behind who are on the hook for all those bills. The death benefit from a life insurance policy can help your loved ones pay living expenses, stay in your home, send your kids to college, and pay off debts, including your final expenses. How much and which kinds of insurance you need can be tailored for you and your family's needs. One size definitely doesn't fit all. So I'd love to chat with you about your situation and see what makes sense for you. Make an appointment and let's make sure the life you've created is protected. Remember, it's never too late to plan your financial future.